Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are playing 1Xtreme. Yeah, so 1Xtreme is a unique game in the fact that, well, it has a unique name because, well, originally I guess people will remember this game as ESPN Extreme Games, essentially an extreme sports game, uh, based off of 1995 games by from ESPN, but the thing is, though, I would say this game itself it has well somewhat aged kind of roughly around the edges, but more importantly, the whole reason for the name change is well when this game was re-released for the Greatest Hits collection. Uh, at the time, the licensing expired for the ESPN licensing expired, and I guess Sony just refused to renew it or whatever. So when it was re-released, they ended up having to strip everything ESPN related, all the logos, motifs, everything, even the name. So I guess at the time they were making a sequel, so they just called this one Xtreme. Yeah, so I mean I've played both versions really, and it's not really a huge difference or anything like that. It's just well, one has ESPN licensing and one doesn't. So anyway, I am going to be going through this game, and let's see, I could do easy, normal, hard, extreme. Yeah, like I'm going to do extreme. I don't know. I mean, really, even on easy difficulty, it's still kind of tough. I'm just going to keep it at medium for right now. And start a new season. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played this game in a while, so more or less I'm probably going to be rusty. And really, I can't say... I really can't say much about music either. I have no idea. Hopefully I won't get hit with any copyright claims, but let's just see. Use memory card, sure. Let's see. Yeah, go with that. Can't create cards full. Well, that's a shame. I might have to switch over to a new one. Maybe. Alright, no, give me a second here. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, I remember back in the ESPN version, the microphone used to have the ESPN logo on it. TV screens used to say ESPN. So, yeah, so welcome to the main menu. And I guess I put that very loosely. Yeah. Standings. Telling you how well you did in certain games. I gotta say, odd sound effects, too. Is it anything with equipment? I don't know. Yeah, so go for mountain biking, skateboarding, street luge, inline skates. I don't know. I'm kind of more of a fan of. Well, you actually know what? Maybe for just the sake of it, let's just go with inline skates. Inventory wise, well, I guess it tells me what I have. Well, I think when it comes to doing a new season, everything gets reset, so it's just really depending on how well you do in each season that you get certain things. But yeah, I guess here you can actually buy upgraded gear, the maximums, best ones, but can't really do much right now, but top speed, acceleration, handling are roughly average. Okay. Alright, so I guess the first race is over in Utah. And actually, I'm gonna go with a different character. Surprisingly, this game has a lot of characters to choose from. Although, does it really mean much in the long run? Not really. I mean, at least each character is unique. You know, some of them are well suited in certain sports or, well, certain transportation, I guess we would call that. But for the most part, I don't really see a huge difference, honestly. Trying to go with someone who's actually good with skates. I don't know. Patricia's not too bad. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll go with Paul Dillon. Why not? Alright, let's jump right into it. Okay, welcome to Utah. Alright, let's see if I can actually pull this off. I don't know. I mean, for the most part, the everything is like 2D sprites mixed in with well, I mean, yeah, obviously it's just nothing more than a photo background. But I mean, it was something to look forward to. It was something back then, alright? I mean, you have to admit, this was back in the... Oh, okay, that wasn't good. I mean, just kind of how it was back with the PlayStation 1. Graphics were pretty limited back then. Oof, okay. At this rate, we're going to be last place. Let's see, I'm trying to remember controls while I'm doing this. Alright, so I know punching L1 or R1. L2 and R2 is for kicking. That's really, the kicking is really useful for only the luge. People running on the luge. Let's see, squares to jump, trying to remember that. Oh, okay. Trying to watch out my stamina. Alright. Sometimes turning is a little bit awkward. Well, not really much awkward, but it's more like... Not really much awkward, but it's more like it's an odd way of doing it. You can do tight turns, but it requires you to go down. Yeah, come on, keep going. Ah, man. Of course, the boulders had to get in my way. Yeah, so not only you had to worry about the other contestants, but you also have to worry about the environment. Come on, keep going. If I can get through more gates, that'd be nice. Oh, slowing down. Stay on the path. Oh, come on. Watch the stamina. Unfortunately, they don't really stay down that long when you knock them down. Which, you know, and I guess in hindsight, it's not that bad. Because otherwise you'd be so far behind, but I don't know. Woo, okay, jump the train. Oh, ah. Ah, no. Well, could have been better. I was almost at, well, 12th place. Well, I got 20 for season points, 80 extreme dollars. So wait, it's called 1Xtreme dollars. Huh. So would have been called ESPN dollars then? I don't know. All right, 38,000 points. I mean, I guess it's decent. Yeah, just from my old high scores. Yeah. Sure, why not? Player password. Oh yeah, I guess they did have a password system back then as well. But really, who uses passwords? Yeah, strange. Every time you complete a race, it sends you back to the main menu and requires you to continue it. Which, why doesn't it just do it automatically? Alright, so let's see. Uh, okay, not much. Your cash. Question is, should I just keep the cash and just wait until I get the maximum amount to get the maximums? Which I might consider doing that, honestly. I don't know. I mean, I could. It's not like I did really horrible. I kept getting collided by everything in the environment. Alright. Let's see. I guess I could. Well, at least one thing is you can switch between different. You can't switch between either you're going through bike, skates, luge, skateboard. I mean, you can switch between those 4 categories. But unfortunately, once you choose your character, you can't do anything about it. But I mean, I would give it a shot. San Francisco. Yeah, number 14 as of right now. Didn't even make it to the placings. Alright. Give it a shot. I can't really remember how many races there are in the season, but try to make the most of it.
On your mark, get set,
Go! I guess on the bike I can't use my hands, which I guess that makes sense, because how in the world am I going to control a bike without using the handlebars? But it's also kind of odd because... It's also kind of odd because if you use a luge, you can't use your legs because, yeah, I guess it would throw off your balance. Whoa. Trying to... I'm gonna try to see if I can get through this without falling. But at the same time, I kind of need to... go through the gates to get some cash. Actually doing pretty good. 10th place. Oop. 45 miles per hour. That's about average traffic speed at this point. Ah, come on. Oof. I say one of the problems, though. Come on. Come on, cover. Oh. Stamina's going low. Come on. Rebuild. Well, I was saying, I think really one of the big problems, unfortunately, with this game is the depth perception. Because sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell where you're going to be. It's kind of a little bit hard to tell where you're going to end up when you take turns, you know, wide turns, because sometimes it kind of throws you off. Woo! Maybe we could try to get in the top 5 or something. I don't know. At this rate, I'd be lucky to even be in the top 10. I can't even tell if anyone's behind me or not. Yeah. I kind of wish there was like some way to look behind you. But then again, it'd be kind of hard to do that and dodge everything at once. Top 8. Alright, keep going. Oh, oh, don't get near the guy. Ah, I thought I could jump over that. Alright, 10th place. 11th? Oh, come on. I think I'm actually nearing the end of this track. Oh, wow. So many barrels. Ooh. Oh, man. Getting close. Ninth place. Just try to dodge the barrels if I can. Alright, well, 6th place. Man, a lot better, actually. 20 more points, 70 extreme dollars. Yeah. I mean, one of my better times, I'd say. I think really thinking about it, the best I've ever really gotten was 2nd place in a race. But not too bad. Okay. Yes, I'll save. Get a really long-winded password I'm not going to use. Alright. I think for right now, I'm going to probably make this a short episode. Just wanted to somewhat get introduced into this game and try to familiarize myself with all the controls. It's starting to come back to me. But, yeah, so far, not too bad. Yeah, so, take a break and come back to this a little bit later. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.